Hello everyone, this is Running on Empty. Food review. So today we'll be reviewing the new Domino's pan pizza. So we'll have to see how that's going. So first, let's pick out a slice here. How about this one here? I'm expecting a lot of good stuff out of this pizza, so let's give it a shot. It's very good. It's pretty doughy, but I don't mind that. Now, if you're really big into thin crust pizza, I don't think you'll like this that much. But if you like regular pizza, maybe even a little doughy deep dish pizza, then you're gonna like this. I guarantee it.
Oh, so that's what pizza tastes like. Somebody blot his hair with a napkin. The boy who sounds like he swallowed Bernie Sanders is John. And every week for the past 5 years, he reviews fast food one slow, painful bite at a time. He'd review classier restaurants, but he blew his entire allowance at the Joseph A. Bank buy one oversized shitty suit, get 10 free sale. The world's most famous food critic is Raymond Saint for Farf, which I just made up because no one cares who the world's most famous food critic is. Foodies are like people who go sailing or don't own a TV or refer to movies as cinema. Pretentious dickwads. Anyone who has enough time to write a lengthy review on Yelp is not someone whose opinion matters. Sure, sometimes I have a bad meal, but instead of posting a manifesto about my overcooked salmon, I tip 19% and don't go back. The only time you should take a picture of your food is after it comes out of you. Then you text that pic to your grandma and everyone has a good chuckle. There are 95 shows about food currently on TV. Technically 94 now that they canceled Mike and Molly. But who reviews the food reviewer? That's why I flew the only person who's ever dressed up to eat Domino's to South Korea for this week's CeWEBrity profile. Today, on parts well known, I'm rolling out to Changwon, South Korea, where they are ching-chang-chonging up an American classic served in a box at Domino's Pizza, location number 37895. I love this place.
미친 사람 나가! 아이고 이 냄새 나는 냄새가 어디게 됐어?
I'm Guy Fieri. Cheese to meet you.
아이고 손을 안
I brought in my main man, John, a food reviewer from New York. Help me chow down on some tasties. Put it there, John. Boom. Get in here, John. You shrinking?
Hey, that's how I like it.
You got little Benjamin Buttons going on. Let's get to eating. How many videos have you made, John?
Around 500.
500?
Yeah, 500.
That's serial killer level. Have you always seen yourself as a food critic?
Believe it or not, no. It started out in 2011 with energy drinks. So before that...
Yeah, I remember your energy drinks, and then you went cold turkey on energy drinks. Why is that?
Well, with energy drinks, only a certain market of people can really at least choose to drink energy drinks.
Yeah, trash, skaters, and truckers. Favorite topping on a pizza?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. You can't go wrong with pepperoni. I'll tell you what my favorite topping is. Basil.
Basil.
Oh, I love basil. You give me some good basil. That's good basil right there. You gonna smell that at home? This is what I do. I take a little bit of basil. And hold it right like that. And hold it. You eat cold pizza the next morning?
I'm not really a leftovers kind of guy.
What are you doing with all this extra pizza? Because you're buying large pies.
Usually, believe it or not, I'll be able to eat most of it.
I don't believe it.
I do. I mean, mostly...
You're so thin. You have a high metabolism?
High metabolism and also take, good walks, and try to be active.
What's the worst thing you've ever reviewed?
Well, it was from Taco Bell.
No, you're talking to a former spokesperson of Taco Bell, okay? I'm still a company man. I love your products. Tread lightly.
So what I did is I decided to review their grilled stuffed nacho. It's a big, kind of tortilla that they kind of shape in a triangle. But they fill it with cheese
Cat
sauce.
shit is what they fill it with, probably.
That's what it looked
I'm
like.
kidding, Taco Bell.
But they fill it up with all this cheese sauce, meat.
You don't have to do that for meat.
Rumor has it that, the meat they use in Taco Bell is like only 25% real meat. And
I will slap you right now.
well, I said rumor has it, so I'm identifying that it's a rumor, not fact.
Okay. Do you walk around in your neighborhood dressed dapper, or is that just for the reviews?
I wear a suit and tie every single day.
You don't own just a pair of jean cutoffs?
Not one pair.
What hair products do you use? Like a pomade or a motor oil?
Believe it or not, I use Brill cream. It's kind of a combination of the two.
Let me touch this.
Do it. See, it's
Oh,
got
it's
a
not
softness
soft?
to it. Yeah.
It's a lot softer than I thought it was going to be. You know Chaz Dean?
Yeah.
He says you shouldn't even shampoo your hair. He's got a new product that's not shampoo. I don't know what it is. Chaz Dean, if you're watching, and hell, I know you are, why don't you go ahead and send me some of that shampoo that's not shampoo? What's the best fast food restaurant for a first date?
Five Guys. I'd have to say that.
If I find out 2 months from now that Five Guys is giving you a kickback, I will drive to New York and give you one of these. And if you're lucky, you won't get one of these.
What's this? Is this salt? That's salt? Salt? I'm gonna fold one.
아이고.
This is bananas, and this time, bananas is good.
이 미친 백이가 어떻게 왔어? 그냥 그 사람하고 그냥 있는 거야? 아이, 하지 마.
You ever see those Van Damme movies?
손질하지 마.
Some people are just born to cook and
아이,
talk.
간지가
She's spreading sauce like a boss. Is there cumin in there?
돼지고기 토핑하고 김치 크러스트.
That looks good.
It's a pretty unique looking pizza. Got a good variety of toppings. Never had one like this before.
I'll tell you what I like about it right here. First of all, it's right out of the gate. Okay? Second of all, it took a road right down to Flavortown. But before it got to Flavortown, it stopped at Deliciousville. Said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get on the bus by the name of Tasty. Shook his hand, said, no. Head like a plate. Awesome sauce. It's just around the corner. Right there, we had a little hiccup. Puke down right in the heartburn city.
That made it sound incredible.
You give it your shot.
All right, yeah, let's see how it is for me. Here we go. It's got a few bites in this.
You take your time.
Of course. All right. The pizza itself, I mean, certainly has
That's all the time we have.
Well, I'll see you next time as I head for more parts well known on chains, courts, and cafeterias. On the leg.
That was a very confusing Anthony Bourdain / Guy Fieri parody mashup. We wanted to film it at Papa John's, but Papa was busy getting teabagged by Peyton Manning.